Hello, you beautiful YouTube people. I'm Narelle Cadiz. I am a children's book illustrator, and welcome to my 5th YouTube video. Woo! In this video, I'll be creating this illustration, so if you're interested, stay tuned. And if anyone is wondering, my name is pronounced as Narelle. It's like Meryl, but with an N. Also, before we begin, I would just like to inform you guys that I'm making this video at the very last minute. This week has been very hectic for me. I also returned to the gym, so I've been knocked out most of the time. So I'll keep this video brief and keep the voiceover to a minimum. But do let me know if you prefer this length and style of video. Now back to the video! This illustration depicts the Filipino budol fight, which is a communal way of eating, where the food is arranged on a table, sometimes on top of banana leaves, and everyone comes together and eats with their hands, which is also why budol fight is also known as kamayan, which directly translates to by hand. Now, if anyone has noticed, this piece is inspired by Norman Rockwell's Freedom from Want painting. I just love Norman Rockwell's work, and the Freedom from Want is definitely one of my favorites. Also, I've been planning to make fan arts of famous fine art paintings, so do let me know if you want to see that in future videos. I made this piece for last year's Society of Children's Books Writers and Illustrators Portfolio Showcase for their summer conference. And this is where the epic fail backstory of this piece comes in. So, like I was saying, I was planning to join the SCBWI Portfolio Showcase, which, by the way, needs the participants to submit 3 images for their portfolio. Also, a little backstory about myself. I previously joined the showcase during the Summer 22 conference, which I won! Yay! Yay me! Along with the Ezra Cates Award, which, woohoo! I did not expect any of that at all, since everyone's entries were so beautiful, and especially since art is very subjective and, you know, one judge might like a certain style while another might hate it. You know, so it's very up in the air and you really can't tell who will win. So you can only imagine when I found out that I won the grand prize. I was ecstatic. Literally, I was so ecstatic that day. That eventually led me to my agent and all of those good stuff. And that's why I was planning to join the very next year. For me, it didn't really matter if I win or not. The showcase was still a great way to put my work in front of prospective clients, though it would be awesome if I won something. You know, just saying. But I digress. So I was planning to submit 2 other older pieces, and I was working on this one at the last minute, which is very typical of me. But I managed to finish it before the deadline. But then I discovered that I didn't have money in my debit card to pay for the portfolio showcase entrance fee after paying for the conference fee. So I had to wait until the very next day, go to the bank, deposit more money to my card, went back home, and I had like a little over an hour before the deadline. But when I tried to pay and upload the images, they won't go through. They kept on telling me that I didn't make it in time, which is like, what? What do you mean? I have at least an hour left. I have a good hour left before the deadline that you've set. So why, please, what's happening? This is very weird. I was so frustrated after everything I went through, after all the things that I had to do. I'm not gonna lie, I had a good cry. But, you know, I eventually had to accept that I missed my opportunity. I had to accept that I messed up. I messed up big time. If only I submitted a day earlier, if only I worked faster, if only I had my finances in better order, you know, maybe I could have made it. But, you know, it's out of my hands now, and there's really nothing I can do anymore. What's worse is that I told someone to join the showcase since I'm joining as well. Obviously, I let them down. I don't know if they're kind of sore about it now. I don't know, man. I don't know. If you're listening, if you're that person and you're listening, I'm so sorry I let you down. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. And that, folks, is how I messed up this illustration. So, moral of the story, don't procrastinate like me. Don't wait until the very last minute to do the important stuff. And that is all, folks. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I hope you enjoyed our little story time. I'm just gonna let the video play from here on out. And we're done! Here's the final piece. Thank you for sticking around until the very end. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you have any questions, please leave them below. Please follow me on Instagram for any updates and behind the scenes posts, link below. Also, I'm available for work during the making of this video, so DM me if interested. And again, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you soon. Bye!